custody battle over a battery, they can do that.
Her license did get suspended today.
That's fine. But then she said he snatched her weave off and was pushing her and shoving her around out here.
He said she punched him in the face.
I'll
come talk to you.
Because I snatched her wig off.
Would you like to speak?
What the freak, and they were just spending night type stuff, and like they doing all this to me, and they. Well, I want to know what's going on.
So he admitted that he snatched her wig off during an altercation.
He does. I'll tell you that right now.
Never admit to snatching her wig off, regardless of what. If she hit you, you should let it go. No right. Okay, but you ain't got no bruises, you ain't got no scratches. So guess what? You gonna be the one to go to jail by yourself.
On December 7th, 2022, officers in Georgia responded to a domestic dispute call. The two people involved had been living together inside a shared vehicle. There is a common belief that without a bruise or a scratch, no crime has occurred. Under Georgia law, that belief is simply wrong.
Hey.
How y'all doing today?
Doing well.
So
Is that her?
Yes, that's her. So earlier we came down here to the laundromat, right? Me and her talking. So she get to time out something. We need money and this and that. She ain't never met no man like me, period, that'll really do all this and that and that.
Mm-hmm.
All her other men done beat her up and put their hands on her. I ain't never, she done punch me, grab my dread. I ain't never done nothing to her, period.
Okay.
At all. So other than that, she saying OnlyFans. I said,
Are you the other half in all this? It's
I
man.
can't, mama. I can't.
Oh. Alright. What's going on?
Okay, this is my car. Me and him.
Which one? The Aggressor? Okay.
This is my car. The sister drove it down here. We parked, we chilling, me and him got to argue. He didn't like the what it said, and then I was saying, this is my car, so this nigga said, well, get my battery. So this when he called out.
Okay.
OnlyFans, you need that to take care of you and your kids, not me.
Mm-hmm.
And so she gonna get mad and tell me, I don't this and that. I was like, you care about OnlyFans, you care about sex. Sex don't do that. I don't care.
Okay.
She care about all this. So yeah, he wanted his battery out
So he put the battery in there?
Yeah, he bought it, but it was a gift. It was been bought. It was been bought for like 2 months ago.
Alright.
And he just want the battery back. But he can take the battery. He can have the battery, but he can't have the battery because it's mine.
Okay.
And then when she took it to her own hand, and I did change the password and took out all my pictures, then I unlocked her phone and made it back unlocked so she can get her own phone back.
What did you change the password to?
I had changed the password, to the screen. It's my car. Like, if you gave me something, why want it back? Because we get the order. It's not even that serious. You feel me? I have a ride waiting on me. I don't even need to take my car right now. I could just, you feel me?
Yeah,
I didn't flick scene. I don't care about it. Yeah.
How'd all he end up outside the car?
He put it out.
He put it out?
Oh, I got I'm homeless right now, so everything in my car, me and him was homeless. So
staying in there?
Yeah, he took everything out the car and pulled it out. Yeah, he got angry about his stuff.
Okay.
And packed it up. You see it all packed up. He packed it up.
I got you.
Took it out.
You got an ID on you?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. What's your name?
Queen Teresa.
Mind spelling it for me?
Phone. Where you get in?
I gotcha.
Like this.
Is it your phone?
Yes, this is my phone, but she got her phone now.
What password did you change though?
I changed it, her password.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And so then what happened?
So after that, she saying she went in there talking about something. Your brother up there doing this and that, and like trying to make a scene how she always do, trying to make a scene on me. Like I never done nothing to her. So other than that, she gonna take it out her own hand to just do this and saying all this and that, talking about something what she'll do and how she'll do. She got folks that'll do it too. She gonna get the other ex that put her hands on her and put them on me or try to. And
What's your birthday, ma'am?
94.
It's a good year.
94, period. I told her to do it, and she get the texting her other people and all this and that. And I was like, do that. You feel me? I don't care. So at the end of the day, she got to talking crazy when I really got my clothes and packed them up.
Okay.
And I said I walked myself and me and my family clothes to the hotel by myself. I don't need you to take our clothes to no hotel. And she was like this and that.
Are y'all staying at the hotel together?
No, she don't stay with us.
Were you staying together?
Nah, I was sleeping in the car with her and her kids. Not my kids, baby.
So how long you been staying, I guess, in her car with her?
For like months.
What's y'all's relationship? Y'all been together?
We are in a relationship. We're not together right now because this situation.
But y'all been living out of y'all's car together?
Me and him?
Yeah. Okay.
And my children are elsewhere.
Because I don't have nowhere, he don't have nowhere, so
Yeah.
you know it's just been me and him. But right now he's upset and he took all his stuff out of the car and just
Yeah.
Months. Her and her kids.
Is that your stuff on the ground?
It's all my
Okay.
stuff on the
Did you put it there?
She threw some of it out and I grabbed like 2 bags and put the rest of it with it.
Okay.
But other than that, she had
yeah, this sister. We would wash clothes and stuff.
Okay.
I told her I'd call the police myself. She was like, do it. So she thought I was playing like my heart was scared or on fear. And I don't told her God didn't put me here to be fearless. So I called the police and I said she don't supposed to be driving. She just got her license suspended today.
Who drive when your sister drive?
So,
Kyra, Cora, then you drive.
oh God,
Thank you.
I'm not worried about all that.
Me
So
either. That's
my
what I'm
my
saying.
question is,
Suspended today. She been drinking and smoking.
Okay.
And she don't even got license to drive. And she doing all this and that. Like, I really care. I don't care about none of that. At the end of the day, I was helping her out.
Okay.
Her and her kids.
What is, in your opinion, what is the best solution for this
For
situation?
me to just get, I just want my battery.
y'all think, right?
Yes, he upset.
Is this
right
just
now.
y'all just upset right now?
Yeah, that's what.
Tonight,
Tonight.
if
No, tonight.
In her car. And she can,
What
like
battery?
she said, can do the OnlyFans and do that. And she can do that to get her own battery.
Did
And
where did the battery come into play?
When she get her license available to drive first.
When did the battery come into play? Like, how did that get involved? Did
It
you?
got involved when we were sleeping in the yard in Jefferson River Road.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I bought it for her, and her car had them broke down. I brought like 2 gear shifts, but both of them broke, and I bought another one for her.
Okay.
That one in the car right now, in the back boot. That other gear shift in the car.
The battery that you're.
You got to get up under the car to change the gear shift.
no, I'm saying hypothetical from here forward, right?
Oh yeah.
Tonight, they talking to him. From what you've told me, this kind of sounds like a little bit of a civil thing.
Yeah.
But I think the best thing for everybody involved,
Leave and get away from
just get a little bit of fresh air.
Snatch my wig out. You see my wig out there on
How
top
do you
of the
snatch your
car.
wig out?
Yeah, my wig. You don't see me bald head, left head. You don't see my wig sitting on top of the
Hey,
car.
I have terrible hair. I am not one to judge.
Snap my wig off, bush me, mug me, all that. My wig, try to take that, and I was like, no.
The battery that you're claiming to want back, is it in the vehicle or is it in the trunk?
It's in the vehicle.
Okay. Just hang tight for me, okay?
Okay.
Tango. Give us 1 second, okay? What is she saying?
Up until just now, she's saying that basically they got in this argument. He's like, fine, I'm done. I'm taking my car battery. But that he gave her the battery. It sounds like a whole civil issue. They need to figure out who owns the battery. And if they want to break up and do a custody battle over a battery, they can do that.
Her license did get suspended today.
That's fine. But then she said he snatched her weave off and was pushing her and shoving her around by here.
He said she punched him in the face, but he also, this is where it's getting weird, is, actually, let me hear your theory first before I say anything out loud. We can get out of the car. I just want to check all that. Okay, let's hear your opinion. Well, hold on, let me rephrase my question. What crimes do we have based on what he told us? Just on based on what he told us. Or do we have any at all?
If she drove here, then she dropped the license. It sounds verbal to me right now because we don't have any. I don't know both sides of the story, and I don't know if they've actually fought each other. And I can't think of any other.
So he told me that they got into an argument. He took her phone, he changed her passwords where she could not have access to her phone. She started punching him, allegedly, or whatever, and so he finally changed the password back and gave her phone back, or gave her access again to her phone. They've been living in this vehicle together for months. He said about, 6 months? 6 months, give or take. So he's been buying parts for the vehicle so that way they both can have access to the vehicle.
I misheard that about the phone criminal trespass.
So the battery could be hit or miss if whose it is.
Yeah,
It's her car, but if he has equal access, he can take it out if he wants to. I don't care.
That's a civil issue. They can solve that later.
But he did tell me that they got into an argument because she's been wanting to do OnlyFans. And so he took her phone and
She
changed the
claims that
password.
he just snatched her weave off and then started shoving her around.
Do we have witnesses for that?
Do we have any witnesses for her hitting him?
No, but he told me he took her phone and changed the password to where she couldn't use it. Not be borderline interference to property.
It's a very long stretch, I think.
if you took my phone and changed the password where I don't have access to my phone.
Was that what he was saying?
Mm-hmm. He got mad because she was using OnlyFans, so he changed the password to where she couldn't use her own phone.
Well, then that's a textbook, in my opinion, at least.
Zach, let's swap. You talk to him and let us talk to her. Bring him down here. I mean, maybe I misunderstood.
Yeah. All right. What's going on? I know you've told them, but this is how we do things. I've only heard her side. They've only heard your side. We got to do it fair, so we listen to everybody.
I didn't tell them, but
Where did she go?
I'm right here.
Oh, I thought you had a different jacket on.
No, man, this is sister.
So tell us what happened.
Me and him over there chilling. We came here about 6 months watch earlier. Everybody was sitting here watching, chilling. Sister them drove us down here. And then the mama came, so y'all came and telling him that in next year, then we got to arguing about him being a like basically. And then he was like, well, let me get my battery out your car that I gave you. I'm like, no, you're not getting my battery. My car can sit right here all day. He can sit right here all night. I don't care. You're not getting my battery. Leave my car alone. Leave it alone. Boom. Shut my hood. Snap my wig out there. My hood still on. Wig on the hood. Snap my wig out there. And he call y'all. And then before he call y'all, he packed his stuff up and then started pulling out the car. So, yeah. She throwing the stuff out the car, like being belligerent, real belligerent. I don't know why.
Before we got to arguing, when she would text her friend talking about some OnlyFans, I was like, what you mean by OnlyFans? Like doing all that, like she care for sex and that's all she care about. Like I don't care for that. Go find another to do that with.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I was like, you don't need that to take care of me, you and your kids.
Yeah.
You take care of that for you and your kids. Don't do that for me.
Yeah.
And you feel me? So that when she got out the car, then before that she gonna snap my phone. So I snapped her phone. So after I snapped her phone, I had did her little weave like that with 3 fingers, and I did like that. And I was like, you want to snap some?
Yeah.
So then I was like, that just got snapped too in my head though. You feel me? But I ain't never like physically touch her. Period.
Yeah. When she hit you.
Yeah, it snapped the wig out.
Did how long I guess have you guys been staying in the car together?
Since the first.
Because he said he's been sleeping in the car.
I said since the first.
First of when? December? Okay.
Yeah.
So.
But it ain't been long that we've been sleeping car. It's my car. And then.
Well, here's the issue that we're running into.
Yes, ma'am.
Is residency with Georgia is if a person is staying at a location for a certain amount of time and there's no time frame given, like no contract between person A and person B, like a written contract that we can prove. If they've established residency, that's their place too. So him staying.
I didn't put him out. I didn't take his stuff.
Right. But what I'm saying is him staying in the vehicle equally with you.
He can have the vehicle equally.
Just listen to me. Him staying in the vehicle equally with you, he has established equal access to that vehicle. If he bought the battery to supply, listen to me, just let me explain. If he bought the battery to supply access to yourself and himself, that is going to be a civil matter to where that's between you guys, but he can equally take that battery versus leaving it. Does that make sense?
Well, you can take it.
Okay.
And we can dispute all this. Because the main cause was about the battery.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
So, in terms of
He took my phone, locked it, threw it. You see it crack, snatched my wig off. He damaged my property. He's my stuff. Like, I ain't worried about none of that. He can have the battery. I was just trying to tell him he can't take my battery. And he called y'all about a battery.
Did he change the password to your phone?
Yes. But he eventually locked it because I talked to his sister and them, and they convinced him to unlock it and get the stuff off of it. And he did it, and I called my ride. And I was finna leave, but I said I'm going to wait on the police because I'm not fleeing the scene because I didn't do nothing wrong. But my ride is waiting on me. So he can have the battery, he can have anything out the car he want. I'm not neglecting him with that, but I'm just saying if the car.
But like she ain't really hit me. But like when I had took her phone too after she took mine, she tried to go like this with her elbow to me in my face. So I was just being like this, you feel me? Cause if she was gonna take me, it was the mark or something gonna be there.
Yeah,
like,
I got you.
Like it been before when she punched me, grabbed me, scratched me in my all that. So anyway, She done got out there and started telling my sister telling my son, don't do that, don't do that, trying to take up for her.
Yeah.
I took up for her too many times. I slept with you and your kids, and ain't even my kid to be with you, to show love to you too many times. I ain't never put my hand on you.
No, I got
you. Feel me? Then when she get to time out son, I don't give a I got family to touch your family too, your mama, sister, grandma, all that. Who talking about all of that?
Yeah.
Who trying to get dangerous? Anybody can, a baby can get dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? She started talking about all that. Her ex-friend that used to put her hands on her to come beat me up and do what they did to her, to me, and all of that other stuff. But more, you feel me?
Yeah.
And family too.
I
You
hear
feel me?
Yeah.
So that when I really got it felt, so I was like, I don't give a about what you talking about, but you touch me really try to touch me and my folk, and she over there trying to be friendly with my folk, you feel me?
Yeah.
But they just the devil, I promise you, on everything I love. But I just wanted my clothes, I packed up the clothes, I put it in the front seat, she started throwing it out, talking about something, oh, this, that, this, and all this and that. I was like, cool, let me be a f***ing going about my day then, if that the case, you feel me?
Yeah.
So she started throwing my out.
It's my car, and he gave me the battery for a gift 2 months ago. It's equal versus equal, right? So that means he can give me half of the battery. If that's the case, but get what? He can have the battery. I don't even care about the battery. I'm not fighting about the battery. I'm not even in no silver suit about the battery. He can have it. I'm gonna get another one tomorrow.
You just said that he's only been staying in your car for 5 days. So how is 2 months
Yes,
ago?
ma'am, because I eventually got in somewhere to stay. It was for a month only.
Okay.
That was last month. This month was up. He didn't have nowhere for us to go. I didn't have nowhere for us to go.
How
So
long altogether? Like you all together in the car, getting somewhere to stay, y'all been staying together.
Steve said,
How long altogether have y'all been staying together? When you're in the car, when
oh,
you're in the hotel room,
how long we been together, like in a relationship?
staying in the same spot?
Oh, good looking.
Like 6 months.
I don't know, like about 6, like here and there.
Okay. Give us a second.
We can have battery now.
Like, don't be throwing my out, cause I ain't tell you do that. I can grab it and put it out myself or walk to the hotel myself.
Yeah.
So when she threw it out, I just said, I just want my battery and I'm done with you. You feel me? I'm just done with you.
Yeah.
I don't want nothing to do with you.
What's the whole thing with the phone passwords?
And the thing with the phone password, when she took my phone, I took her phone, I deleted my picture. Like, we knew each other password. So I changed it her first before she changed mine.
Okay.
And then she was like, my password, my password. Y'all better tell her my password. Y'all better come get y'all brother. And then they told me, can't get her password back. I was like, okay, I will. She shouldn't have been doing what she doing to my phone either.
Yeah.
Like, y'all know this, y'all self.
Yeah.
So don't try to play like that.
Did she change your phone password?
Nah, but she wanted to change it and wanted to break it, slam it, do all of that. So I had her phone in my hand for to do the same thing.
Yeah.
But I was changing it while we were talking like that.
Yeah.
I was changing it. Like, I'll break it in, change the password, you feel me?
Yeah.
Then so I unchanged the password.
Well, what's the point of changing the password if you're gonna break it? You
I
can't
don't
use it.
know.
Or you not?
I've been changed it, but I was
Yeah.
been holding it like this.
Yeah.
And I was finna break it too. She was finna break mine. We were just going like that.
Yeah.
She like to get physical, and I don't get physical with her. Never got physical with her. She
Yeah.
always just want to do it with me though. You feel me? And I don't know what's wrong with her. And then she talking about some calling the police, this and that, and doing dirty. That I'll do some low down dirty and call the police my down self. You don't even supposed to be driving.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you watch my body cam footage, but you gotta talk louder.
Okay.
I couldn't even hear you when you were talking to her. I'll have you watch my
So much louder than I actually am.
yeah, I couldn't even when you were asking her questions, I couldn't even hear you.
In my own ears, it sounds like I'm loud enough.
Well, that's just how it is for everybody. You hear yourself because of the
No, I mean like
vibration.
The judge just suspended your license yesterday.
Yeah,
Not
showing
today, but yesterday.
Yeah. That's the least of my worries right now.
Like, you don't supposed to be driving or none of that. Talking about dirty, we can play dirty like this.
Yeah.
She don't like this from the bottom of her heart, and I promise you.
Yeah. I feel like I'm loud enough in talking, but I will speak.
Maybe I can put my body cam and it'll show.
And she needs to find somewhere with her kid to stay, or they gonna take her kid.
Yeah.
You got somewhere you can go,
Let's talk. We'll talk for a second. He's going. Yeah, he snatched her wig off.
I mean, whether the wig happened or not, he took her phone and changed the passcode.
She also took his phone, so. but she didn't change his password. But then he changed the password back before he gave it back. That's all petty stuff. So the snatching of the wig. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. You want to write it up? Fell down any?
Yeah, Drex.
Lock him up. Right here.
What y'all locking me up for?
We're gonna explain everything.
What y'all locking me up for?
We're gonna explain it to you. Hold on. We're gonna walk you over here to give you a little privacy.
So I'm just going to explain to you kind of what's going on. State of Georgia outlines specific crimes that fall under Family Violence Act.
So we'll get your stuff, walk and talk, and we'll explain everything, okay? So because you guys have been staying together for the time period that you have been, it now falls under Georgia family violence.
How it fall under Georgia family violence?
Because you guys live together.
How?
You guys have been staying in the car together for months.
He's going to be going to jail for that.
He shouldn't call y'all. That what he thought.
Yeah. So that's where we are. Yeah. So that's where we are right now.
Told me 6 months, give or take. You guys have been staying in and out of hotels.
But so where are they really going though?
So because you snatched her wig off of her head.
What you mean? She done tried to do physical stuff to me too though. That what y'all not.
But we don't have proof of that. You've admitted that you snatched the wig off her head.
She not admitting to nothing.
Right.
You did though. You said you told that officer.
I did not. I just pulled it like that, and it barely came off. But what I'm getting locked up for?
So because it falls under family violence, we are obligated to make.
What you mean family violence?
I just explained it to you.
I'm gonna search.
We never went out. We were just.
I'm gonna explain this to you real quick.
We never went out.
The state of Georgia outlines battery as intentional touching.
We never went out.
Got you. The state of Georgia also outlines family violence as one relationship is lived together. Y'all have lived together in that vehicle. A residence is anywhere where you establish your residence, which is where you live.
We never went out.
I understand this is frustrating for you, but my hands are tied by what I'm going to do. I've explained to you what's happening at this point. I'm going to search you, and you're going to be placed in the rear of my vehicle. I'm going to transport you to the Clark County Jail. Turn around and face my vehicle so I can search you.
Oh my God, bro. See, bro.
Do you wish to take some of your bags with you?
Mama first.
I said turn around and face my vehicle so I can search you.
Can I talk to you first, Mama, please?
Ma'am, stay over there, please.
I'll go talk to her.
Please.
They
stay here with him.
Because me and her stayed together because
I'll come talk to you.
Mom, because I snatched her wig off.
Would you like to speak?
And they were just spending night type stuff, and they doing all this to me.
Well, I want to know what's going on.
So he admitted that he snatched her wig off during an altercation. And so we have to go based on the evidence. They live together and have been living together in the vehicle as well as in hotel rooms for a time period. They both stated that. And then.
But why he got to go to jail though?
Because he admitted to putting his hands on her.
He admitted to he only snatched the wig. He did not put it.
That's putting your hands on a person. If I put my hand on your hair and rip it out, that is me putting your hands on you, right? So he admitted to that. He claims that she touched him. She's denying it. We don't have any.
I wasn't hearing, but.
Right, but we don't have any.
Mama.
Hey, sir. Can you
stop
flexing?
It's unfair, and they know this, and she over there doing all this for it, and this joint.
So she doesn't want to press charges. I'm gonna tell you that.
I don't care if she want to press charge or not. Understand me? This is unfair. I don't. I'm a spiritual.
Evidence to go off that, right?
No, you don't.
If he says something and she denies it, or she says something and he denies it, it's a he said, she said, right?
It's a he say, she say. I mean, he say, she say.
Correct, but he told us.
Correct,
but he told us he put his hands on her.
He told her.
He told
y'all he snatched her wig off, but if it was a.
But he's already said he did it.
He did it.
Yeah, he told us he did it. He told us he got mad at her and snatched her wig off.
Look, I'm a spiritual. I don't care about that.
Turn your feet in.
I'm spiritual.
Turn your feet into the vehicle. Put your feet in the vehicle. I've tried explaining things to you and you're not willing to listen, so we're past that.
So now that falls into the Family Violence Act where we have to make an arrest if there's a crime. So if they didn't live together, we could walk away if she didn't want to press charges. But because they've lived together, we have to press charges. Does that make sense? Kind of? Or no?
Sort of, kind of, but...
So the state of Georgia passed the Family Violence Act.
Are you kicking or slamming? Which one are you doing? Are you kicking or slamming? Which one are you doing? Miss.
But
if
you gotta live so long.
It can even be it can be a week, it can be a couple of days.
Oh.
If they have kids together, if they're married, if it's...
They don't have kids together.
Right, but they've lived together. These are different options.
Okay.
So, like, if they live together, that's an option. If they're married, that's an option. Or if they share, whatever, have kids together, that's an option. So, because they fall under the option of they live together, that falls into the Family Violence Act. Family Violence Act says if we've established that connection and there's a crime, which is him snatching her wig off, we have to make the arrest or we get fired.
Are you kicking your feet or slamming your head? Which one would you just do?
Because now it's a state charge versus if they've never lived together.
Georgia's simple battery statute, O.C.G.A., Section 16-5-23, criminalizes two distinct acts. The first is intentionally causing physical harm to another person. The second is intentionally making contact that is insulting or provoking in nature. Only one of these two elements needs to be proven, not both. A shove, a slap, or even pulling someone's hair can qualify, even without a mark left behind. This standard exists because real harm in family violence often leaves no visible trace. Prosecutors often rely on witness statements and admissions rather than photographs of injury. The next legal question is whether this incident counts as family violence rather than ordinary battery. O.C.G.A. Section 19-13-1 defines family violence broadly. It covers spouses, former spouses, and parents of the same child. It also covers anyone living or formerly living in the same household. No marriage is required. No lease is required. No written agreement is required. Georgia courts have extended this definition to siblings and roommates who once shared a residence. Months spent living together in a vehicle were enough to establish that shared household relationship. This precedent protects people who lack formal housing, including those living in cars, shelters, or with relatives. When both parties accuse each other, officers cannot simply arrest both people to avoid a decision. O.C.G.A. Section 17-4-20.1 requires officers to identify the predominant aggressor. That determination must weigh four specific factors: prior history of violence between the parties, the relative severity of any injuries, the potential for future harm, and whether either party acted in self-defense. These four factors exist to prevent so-called dual arrests, where both people are charged simply because fault is unclear. The statute also forbids basing an arrest decision on which party simply wants the other one arrested. In practice, officers must weigh physical evidence over verbal accusations alone. This evidentiary standard exists specifically to prevent the legal system from being weaponized in personal disputes. Property disputes complicate these calls, but they follow an entirely separate legal track. Ownership of a shared item, like a car battery, is a civil matter, not a criminal one. Courts resolve ownership disagreements through civil procedures, not through an arrest. Digital interference, such as changing a partner's phone password, sits in a legal gray area. It may support a civil claim but rarely meets the threshold for a standalone criminal charge. Treating every disputed possession as evidence of a crime risks over-criminalizing ordinary relationship conflict. A conviction under Georgia's family violence battery statute is not minor. It carries up to 12 months in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. It can also require a mandatory 24-week family violence intervention program. A protective order may follow, restricting contact or removing a person from a shared residence entirely. These penalties can escalate further for repeat offenders who may face felony-level charges.
Can you not drool in my back seat, please?
Bye-bye, Kenny.
Man, shut the up.
Ma'am, don't be.
Yeah, she gonna holler bye-bye, Kenny, to my son. Hold up.
And that's why
hold up.
I'm not agreeing with it.
Like that.
I'm not agreeing with it.
I don't even like that right there.
Hold on.
But at this point, it's not her pressing charges. It's us.
Get that battery up out of there.
He has equal access to that battery. If he wants that battery, if you guys have access to the battery,
right now.
then we can get it.
We need it right now.
Okay.
Are we good now, Mud? I know you're frustrated. I know you're upset about things.
You don't know it, bro. You don't know it. You don't.
Right now, my son bought that.
Okay. And she said he can have it.
Okay. We need it right now.
What do you mean? I don't know how to take a battery out.
She locked the car? Well, she gone. Come on. No, she locked the car. I need that battery. Just she locked the car to get the battery.
Just said he could have the battery. He could take it with him tonight. Okay. But now the family wants it because he's going to jail. But she told me he could have it.
That's a civil issue.
I agree. I agree. No, I agree.
What are they doing with all this property that was sent right there? Did they just put it in the car and leave it in there?
This is family, so I assume they took it.
Okay, this is his family?
Yeah.
Okay.
His mom. But I'm just saying.
This will be fun, I'm sure. Yes, ma'am. Come on. Hey, your mom's gonna come talk to you, all right, bud? Do you understand, kind of?
They know it. So God know it.
Calm down.
All
Calm down.
our ancestors know this. They know
Junior,
it.
stop cussing. It's
unfair to do this
you
to me.
admit to snatching her wig off. They don't.
Mama, she done did some stuff to me, Mom.
But you ain't never called the police on her.
Oh my God, Mama.
You never called the police on her.
They trying to say that because we living together. Mama, that ain't living, Mama.
You ain't never passed so many laws.
Mama,
I don't even know nothing about.
Mama, that's unfair to do it to me like that. The freak. Dang.
All I'm saying, I ain't know they passed the law. I thought you had to be living with the person 6 months and more.
The moment you move in, roommates in college, no sexual relationship at all, no romantic relationship, they fall under this.
Oh.
They don't. A lot of them don't know it, but it falls under. And the problem
You
is,
act like you don't do nothing to your woman you love. You ain't never did.
No, I don't lay hands on my woman.
Your woman ain't never did nothing to you, and you ain't.
No, sir. No, sir.
On, stop playing.
No, sir.
He never
I don't
did
want to
it.
hear him, Mama. I know. God know this.
Yes, sir. He does. I'll tell you that right now.
You never admit to snatching her wig off, regardless of what. If she hit you, you should let it go.
No right.
Okay, but you ain't got no bruises, you ain't got no scratches. So guess what? You gonna be the one to go to jail by yourself. That's why I said let this stuff go and go home.
She'll put her elbow all in my face. Ain't gotta be proof. I'm telling them this. And I'm telling them what I'm did to her little wig. Mama, I'm telling them what she done done to my face too. And they not freaking believing me.
All I'm saying is you snatch her wig off that's touching her.
Mama.
All right, ma'am.
You shouldn't have done that. And I got to let you go. Love you. You better leave her alone. Love you. Love you. I know them.
Ma'am, and then it'll get worse until she wants to press charges, and we're well past someone being safe. And this is more.
Do he want the bag out the car? Or what he want?
What would you like for her to do with your property that they just placed back in that car?
I want my battery out of her car.
Get the battery.
Do you want the battery out of the car?
My battery
yes, he wants the battery out of the car. All right, your mom's gonna get that for you. We're gonna get going.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Before you stand up, do you want to blow your nose and wipe your eyes before you go in there, bud? I understand you was snotting, you spitting, I get it. I'm not saying I understand where you're coming from with your frustration right now, but I understand you are frustrated. I see that. Do you want to wipe your eyes and blow your nose before we go in there? Yeah? Say a little bit of faith. I understand. Want to blow your nose? Go ahead, man. I got hand sanitizer, don't worry about it. Alright, bud. You need to stay out here for a minute and get a little more out, or are you good? You good? Alright, bud. I didn't miss anything searching here, right? No drugs, no weapons, no nothing? Alright.
Grading the male suspect, D+. He admitted to the one physical act corroborated by both parties, pulling her hair weave. Under the insulting contact standard, that single admission was legally sufficient for an arrest. He presented no injury of his own to counter the predominant aggressor analysis. His repeated framing of himself as the victim, without supporting evidence, did not change that legal calculus. Grading the female complainant, B-. Her account remained consistent across separate interviews, which strengthens credibility under Georgia procedure. No corroborating evidence supported the claim that she struck him first. The car battery she withheld remained entirely within her rights as the vehicle's registered owner. Grading the responding officers, B+. They conducted separate interviews exactly as O.C.G.A. Section 17-4-20.1 requires. They correctly separated the criminal battery issue from the civil ownership issue. They also avoided a common misstep, threatening to arrest both parties simply to defuse the scene. Georgia law specifically prohibits that tactic. The main inefficiency was time. The predominant aggressor determination could have been reached earlier. 4 lessons stand out from this case. First, in Georgia, a visible injury is not required for a battery charge to hold up. Second, family violence protections apply the moment 2 people share a household, regardless of paperwork. Third, mixing a property dispute with a physical act does not shield that act from prosecution. Fourth, a verbal admission alone, without any visible injury, can be sufficient evidence to support an arrest. Let us know if there is a legal topic you would like discussed in a future video. Thank you for watching, and subscribe for more legal analysis of police interactions.